Cold Blood Leroy? I don't like it right now. I think Miracle's strength right now is that you can dedicate a lot of into aggro cards. Van Cleef against Shaman Devolve. Even with coin, I don't think it's that great. Fan of Knives against Patches is good. It's really good with prep though, only. Yeah, let's just go for Backstab, SI7, and Swashbuckler. I like that plan more.
The elements will destroy you.
The pleasure is mine.
The elements will destroy you.
Bye-bye.
I'm in charge now.
If he has Maelstrom, I want to trade so I can hero power it down. It allows me to trade for both my minions though. And then if I trade, then he trades for the other minion, and I don't have a target for hero power. That would be weird. I mean, we're basically trying to trade anyways though. Like our early game minions, is the use of them is to trade. I think it's better to do it like this, even if I somehow get punished, because ideally, like, the big thing is if I get Maelstrom, then it just has 2 minions they can't kill. Then it can snowball. I guess even here I have a target for my hero power anyways. It's kind of hard to coin SI here. It's no target. I could coin SI the 1/1. It's really hard for him to deal 3 damage. Flame Tongue and Patches. If I just naturally curve out hero power, I can Valpine this on turn 4. If I hero power here, then I have nothing to do on turn 3 though, unless I still use my coin for SI. So I'm gonna just go ahead and coin SI this and try to get this trade going. If I hit this, then he can Flame Tongue the 1/1 into my 3/3. I'm gonna Hallucination over Mimic Pod, because the dagger is so good here. Ooh, Lightning Storm. Wind Fury is good too, but not nearly as good as Lightning Storm.
Hey, lights out.
Wait. Do we just ever consider Lightning Storm here? Because we're already getting a lot of value from it. If we do this dagger... No, I like Lightning Storm next turn.
Hey, lights out.
A lot of times he Flame Tongues here. I feel like the most likely thing here is either Flame Tongue or Jade Lightning. Either way, I think Lightning Storm is good next turn. But it would be especially good if he plays Flame Tongue here. Okay, we can clear before his turn 5 still with the Storm. Although Valpine here is pretty good too. Just coin Valpine, trade in our dagger. It's not that weak to Flame Tongue because it's 4 health against 1 and 1. You can save Storm for prep later.
Here we go.
Totems go on the right. It's better Flame Tongue positioning for him if he has 1-2, then 1-1, then 0-2, the 1-1 in the middle. So it should be better to leave up the Murloc.
Out of my jungle.
I don't think he has any Murloc synergy. That would be very weird. Aya next turn, maybe? Let's see. Let's start ordering here. This turn is not going to be a miracle turn. It's just we want an okay turn this turn while saving resources. I feel like Mimic Pod here. And I don't even think we're shivving. Just keep my dagger activated for next turn too, because dagger over shiv gives me some more board control for next turn too. A pretty cool auctioneer prep. Lightning Storm, backstab. I guess backstab before the prep. He's already used 1 Jade Lightning, so if I can full clear him, he'll have to have the second Jade Lightning or start devolving Auctioneer. Devolve is very weird against Auctioneer since it's still 5-drop. What's a good counter to Secret Mage decks right now? I think Token Druid's really good. I've had really good success with that archetype against Secret Mage, because Mirror Titi is not really good against that matchup. Counterspell's kind of whatever too, and you're just faster, so you can value trade against all their snowball cards like Mana Worm and stuff before it gets too out of control. I believe Murloc Paladins are good against Secret Mage as well, because they're not as interactive as like Pirate Warrior and Shamans early and stuff. You can snowball.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Another Auctioneer. You should generally play the minion towards the left for Mimic Pod first. If they're not paying attention, they don't know. It doesn't say create by Mimic Pod here. If he's paying attention, he'll still know that I have another Auctioneer from Pod, but might as well make it harder for him. Actually, I have two more Auctioneers. Just leaving it up, I think. What's this one card?
Avast, matey!
Do I have information on this card? Should we start with the Shiv first instead of Backstab first? Yeah, this makes more sense. Okay.
This guy's toast.
This way it doesn't have a Maelstrom. This is why I like the version with the Arcane Giants. It's just like these. There's so many token matchups that all run like Savage or Bloodlust that as long as you can keep them down, that's what matters. Because Miracle Rogue outvalues these decks anyways. Probably not gonna Valpine here. I want to develop Corpse Flower, but there's no way for me to kill it. If I do that, I'll just do this. Waste 1 mana here. He would have to have Spell Power Maelstrom together for him to have a great move against me here. Do we ever run out of value? We still have Hallucination. And a Swashbuckler. Also Sherizen's a lot of value too. It doesn't get devolved. Looks like a Valpine Slayer. Fan of Knives Valpine Slayer looks pretty good. Let's start with Fan before we decide whether to play Swashbuckler or Razor Petal.
Too soon.
I wasn't aware that Hearthstone was a card game that relied on win conditions. That was a card game relying on tempo. How many cards do we draw with Auctioneer?
I wonder.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Fan kills 2 good minions. Yeah, Fan's really good here still.
A little cold.
I actually think Spell Power is scarier than leaving this up. I mean, when I kill this, I have to take the trade, meaning that guy takes 2 damage anyways. And against the spell power kill for free, Maelstrom makes it really scary.
I'm almost out of cards. I'm out of cards.
Time to pay!
I must choose soon.
A little courage.
Brotherhood
He needs to clear me here, and I have Bloodlust. I should have gone face, right? I'm at 18, even Blessed shouldn't kill me. He has 6 power, plus 6, 12, fatigue is 13. I didn't need to trade there, I feel.
What to do? Avast, matey!
He can't double Bloodlust. Goes in top deck mode. The only reason I have another card is I snapped it. What do you think of Crystal Core? Yeah, it's a bit too easy. I mean, if you nerf Crystal Core a card, like say you need 5 quest cards to play, 5 minions the same name, it'd just be like useless. It's a really fine line, like the balance there, and ultimately I don't like what it does to the game though. Okay, another matchup we're looking for. Early interaction, because Murlocs are very snowbally. If we can pick up that Swashbuckler turn 1 would be really good.
Here we go.
Let's just punch down over 2 turns. Even if you bust it to a 3-2 or a 2-2, let's say a 3-2 because, you know, it's a Murloc, but
Out of my jungle!
we need to say the backstab for SI7.
Ha, this guy's
Here we go.
Stonehill, I don't think he's running Divine Favor. More of the equality list rather than the Divine Favor list.
Out of my jungle!
Let's keep pushing tempo here. Might lose some resources, but I need to save some. If we trade and we lose, what's it called? That's fine.
lights
Here
out.
we go.
Like, somewhat weak to Consecration. It's whatever, it's not that weak to Consecrate. Otherwise I have to eviscerate it to play on Consecrate, then I'm even weak to Truce or Champion, and I don't have any cards for Miracle.
Reporting for duty.
Let's see here. It's looking like I want to develop SI7 over Pod. But I can dagger in Pod, but I can't dagger in SI7. If I have the SI7 at the hallucination. But if I get the Battlecry for SI7, I don't really need to read dagger. I still have the charge. What is this? Any one of his cards. Equality is really good here for some of his big turns where I can equality fan. I mean, the other cards are just probably bad. Noble Sack, but he already misses Truce of Return.
So many options.
Ha, this guy's tough. Hey, lights out.
I like pushing another minion here because he's already stacked up behind 2 minions without an answer last turn like Consecrate. So I just feel like I'm pushing a lot of damage like this. Eviscerate is an easy clear here. Let's Pot Eviscerate. Whenever sapping here, I need to save sap for Tyrion. Ooh, oh! That is like public enemy #1 for Paladin. That's such a good card against him.
Here we go.
I think I still
Lights out. Hey,
Eviscerator with Sap though, even though I have Valpines. It's not all the same. Like I can sap Steed units, for example, in Tyrion, and he doesn't get Ashbringer, so.
I must remain hidden to remain free.
Two shivs. We're actually trying to cycle, so at this point I'm gonna shiv over hero power, I think.
hey, lights out. Lights out.
Hero power has more damage than shiv. But two shivs, we're just stuck with too much mana in our hand to cycle. We want to draw Auctioneer like ASAP here, right? See, he's already at 13. This is why I definitely prioritize second SI over the pod early. It didn't seem like we had any big minions hitting him, but it all stacks up. Like, he's already almost dead, and we haven't had any minion above 3 attack this whole game yet. And we didn't burn him in the face. Like, all we did was use our removal spells on minions. Wow. Feels bad. Is he dead? There's 9. We needed 4 damage. Eviscerates 4. So many ways I can do this. Can even equality shit.
Lights out. Lights out.
This deck generates so many random spells for Gadget, but without the Azure Drakes, it's really hard to cycle into them consistently. Razor Petal Lasher generates like more stuff too. I've decided to dump some combo cards and Van Cleave to dump some combo cards though.
Back.
This looks like a good hand. Turn 1 Druid, he plays a minion. Question is, do we keep Fan? And everything else is a for sure keep. It'd be really good with spell power. I would say it's... Let's see, we're actually with this hand, we're fighting really hard for board. Like, don't even need AoE in some ways, just because we're keeping his board under control.
My greetings.
The pleasure is mine.
This deck is not really about early ramp. I noticed that even when some rogues ramp early, it's not that good. And that's not even an early ramp. Markeeper. I'd rather just get the Lunar Visions. Drewski1, thanks for the sub. Welcome back. Here is a Crowfist.
I wonder.
Against Swipe, having an extra minion out isn't that good. If I'm always SIing here, SI actually stops my Petal or Razor Petal from Dyna Swipe.
I wonder. So many options.
This guy's toast.
I think it's fine. I'm using Coin for 2 damage effectively. It's okay, but in a slow matchup, trying to maximize the Auctioneers. Backstab SI, we might have to trade. I feel like it's too expensive for us to do it any other way. Let's draw first. We're trading a Moonfire and Coin and Razor Petal for a 2/2. So yeah, let's not do that.
This guy's toast. Hey, lights out.
Especially with our Lunar Visions. So we dumped all our minions early for these turns. That's good. Now we can Lunar Visions. We'll have a weak turn 5 with Lunar Visions, but hopefully we'll be able to make a tempo comeback with Auctioneer sometime, or Valpine Slayer. He had a really weak turn 5. Dude, prep Lunar Visions? No way.
lights out.
We can play around swipe. Like, we have so much value in this hand that if we get a miracle turn, we'll be good with double prep. I think I'm considering coin patch prep Power of the Wild so we don't get full cleared here.
Hey, lights out.
That play pushed in a lot of damage. This kind of stuff we can dump later. There's no reason for us to start burning space right now. Yeah, it's better than not doing anything. We'll save the sap, I think. Let's see, if we play 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be a 10-10. That's good. We'll save the sap.
The Brotherhood
Here we go.
So we can get through Primordial Drake. Well, we can't even sap even if we wanted to. It forced us to save it.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Just 20, 10. Could it be Primordial? We can't. Yeah, okay, sure, sap is
Lapdogs.
Here we go.
It's still risky for him to play a taunt of like Valpine top decks, and it's not another good way to do that. If I had to trade in for Auctioneer, it would be as 10-5, it can already die, not to mention losing the 10 damage. We can't kill with Eviscerate because can't activate combo without playing sap. I've not drawn Auctioneer a lot with this deck, even though I do have the double fan knives and shivs. Like, I have a lot of cycle too, about as much as possible.
Lapdogs, all of you.
No Giants, cause anti-aggro. Go for Volpine Slayer, can shift face. Let's see, he's at 9. Cuts on our backstabs. Can we ever burn him out?
I wonder.
5, he has 9. We need one more Eviscerate. Hallucination into swipe. Yeah, let's just go face.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Too soon. Here we go.
I could go pot Eviscerate, Valpine Slayer, something else. No. No, I don't like that. I want to keep him at 8 or less. Right, because one of my main outs is like Hallucination into Swipe or Feral Rage. I'm sticking a minion here, actually. He's at 8. Is he dead? It's just lethal. 4, 7, 8.
Here we go.
Oh, we won that. The Van Cleef kind of carried, even though it didn't kill him. Dedicated him enough resources on killing the Van Cleef.